Hello everyone, my name is Kevin, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about a channel update because there's some things that I need to tell you guys and some things I need to talk to you guys about regarding the next couple of weeks. So, for starters, let's talk about Ark: Gotta Tame 'Em All. Dalton and I are absolutely loving this series, but we found a slight problem. We've recorded a lot because we've kind of just been looking for the time when we have time to record and recording what we can. We recorded about 4 or so episodes, I think. I think we're up to 16, and you guys just saw episode 12. So, we made the decision that Dalton and I are going to now make this a 2 times a week series. Ark: Gotta Tame 'Em All will now be going up Tuesdays and Saturdays. Saturday being one of my only real free days of the week, the other day being Sunday. But I decided that having 2 days for Ark means we can, one, get through the episodes that we've recorded faster, because most of the time we record that, we're doing a batch recording. Same with Minecraft, we do a batch recording most of the time. We record 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes or so per time we record it, because we try to make sure we don't fall into a slump, because there's a lot of times when Dalton and I don't get the chance to record, either because of work schedules or his PS Plus running out or what have you. You know, there's multiple reasons. 2, once I finish burping, it means we can actually get through dino tames a lot quicker, because we can have you guys see us tame a few dinos here and there every week, rather than 1 to 2. You can see maybe 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6, depending on how many we tame in an episode. We've been really trying to focus on the taming, because we do want to start getting ready to move up to a new island, or to a new map, and so kind of getting tames done on this on the center is kind of one of our big things. You guys will see a lot of things over the next few episodes of the center. A lot of me being pissy because I hate that map. Like, it's my least favorite map in the game right now, and you guys will hear me getting really pissy with it because I get so tired of that map sometimes. I think our goal is try to tame as many water dinos as we can, because after this we do go to Scorched Earth, and Scorched has no water dinos, so we might fall into a slump if we don't tame a decent amount of water dinos now, rather than wait until later. And 3, it means we can move to new maps sooner. We do want to try to get through this series as quick as we can. Obviously, Ark Genesis Part 2 hasn't released yet, so we're still waiting on that and all that jazz. But yeah, we obviously want to try to get through the maps as quick as we can, kind of get onto the maps we're not as familiar with. Obviously, we're very familiar with Scorched Earth. We've played a lot on that. We're very familiar with the center. We've played a lot on that. We're very familiar with Valguero. We haven't played as much as we've played on Scorched and the center and the regular Ark map, but we still have played on Valguero a decent amount. We actually got really far on a world in Valguero, to the point where we were making a big, actual badass base for us to play on. But then we decided that, okay, yeah, that's about the time we decided that we were going to start the series, so we had to wipe a lot of our world. We had to wipe every map we had that we were going to use, and so the regular Ark is literally the only map we have left. We are going to move dinos. I think we've talked about it. We're not sure yet, but we are moving dinos from map to map. We've already talked about this. We're not sure how many we're moving yet. We haven't fully decided on the number. We're thinking 10 in total, so 5 each. We both get to move 5 dinos that we want to move. We haven't fully talked that out yet, but that's what we're thinking, is 5 a piece. Between maps, obviously moving our characters and a bunch of items per map, as much resources as we can, we're going to try to transfer over. Saddles, tames, that sort of shit. Our armor and our tools and all that are going to go with us map to map, just to try to make sure we have as much as possible going into the next map, so you guys won't have to watch us redo all the normal Ark beginning shit. We can kind of just get into the next little bit of things. Which is kind of one of the reason we're keeping the same people. We're not sure what we're gonna do with boss fights yet. We haven't fully talked about it and figured things out. We do know we have to try to do boss fights based on what map we're on. We have to try to do certain boss fights, because some only have, some bosses are only on certain maps, so we do have to figure out what map we want to do each boss fight on, and we got to figure out which boss fights we're going to do, how many we're going to do on that map. We have to go get the supplies for them. We might get most of the supplies off camera just to save you guys from the glitchy bullshit, because a lot of the time going into the caves, especially with the center, it's a little bit glitchy and can be a little bit of a finicky bitch of a mess, so we might just try to go into the caves off camera, go get as much as we can, go get the artifacts and whatnot and collect the stuff, and then come back to you guys when it's done. Just because, like, you guys have seen the way the water works on the center, it's very glitchy. The caves are like the same way. The reason the water is like that is because it's classified as a cave. It's classified as a cave for whatever reason. I don't know why they made that choice, but it is a terrible fucking choice. It's why Dalton has died and gone, like, he'll teleport and go underwater. It happens. That's the reason it happens. It's because of that being marked as a cave. We don't know why it happened. We don't know why they decided to make it a cave, but there's points all over that map where Dalton can't go without me because it's marked as a cave. The map's stupid. I hate that map. And that's a lot of the reason I'm going to say I hate that map is because of that reasoning. So we'll probably just do the caves off camera and then come back when we have the artifacts and whatnot for the boss fights. I think that's what we're going to do. I've talked with Dalton about this and we have to figure things out, but that seems like what the plan is going to be. After Scorched, we are going to Valguero. We've already talked about this. We don't know if it's going to stay that way. It might be Scorched, then Crystal Isles, then Valguero. It depends when Crystal Isles releases and how far after, and how long it takes us to get through Scorched, because Scorched has a lot of dinos that aren't available on other maps. Look at the Mantis. The Mantis is available on Ragnarok. Or sorry, it's Scorched, Ragnarok, Crystal Isles, Valguero is what it looks like it's going to be, and then Genesis Part 1, then Aberration, Extinction, Genesis Part 1, Genesis Part 2. That's, I think, the way we're setting it up now, is we don't want to go too early to Valguero and stuff like that. We want to try to, branch it out and kind of get some stuff done. So we're going to get as much done. We'll try to focus mostly on the things that Scorched is known for, the things that we can't find anywhere else. So Wyverns aren't really super important, but there's something we're probably going to try to tame on that map so we can get through the first set of Wyverns as quick as possible. Ragnarok, obviously, is the only one you can find the Ice Wyvern on, so we'll probably get that on Ragnarok, obviously. Moralotops, Jerboas, stuff like that will be focused on that stuff when we're on Scorched Earth, because it's things we can't get on other maps. And there's things we've never tamed before. We've never tamed rock elementals. We've never tamed I don't think we've ever tamed a Mantis legit. Maybe we did. I can't remember. It's been a long time since we've played on certain maps. But there's a lot of shit we haven't tamed. There's a lot of shit we've never tamed legit. So it's going to be a hectic battle for us to tame some of these things. But yeah, a big thing is trying to get through the most stuff we can on each map to make sure we space it out and we actually don't fuck ourselves over in the long run of things. Currently, where we're at on the center, I think we've tamed about 6 or 7 more dinos than what you guys have seen. I think you guys saw us get our 8th. I think we recently just got up to our 10th or 11th tame. I can't remember how many tames we're at, but we got a few more dinos in the last few videos, so you guys will see that coming up. 13 through 16, you'll see us taming some more dinos. What else? But yeah, it's seeming like what we're gonna do. I think I don't remember what the exact order is right now. I think it's Scorched, Ragnarok, Valguero, Aberration, Extinction, Genesis Part 1, Genesis Part 2 is what our thing is after the center. Most likely what we're gonna do is we're gonna put Crystal Isles between Ragnarok and Valguero, so we can have that new map in there kind of earlier. Because we did say we wanted to go into Crystal Isles, since it will be the new map, before we go into ones we've known. Like, we've played on Aberration, we've played on Extinction, we have played on Scorched Earth and Ragnarok, but those two have a lot of specific dinos we need to get on those two maps that we just can't get on Crystal Isles and Valguero. So we're going to focus on, we want to have Crystal Isles in there, but we don't want to have it too early. Again, obviously we might change up how we do this. There's a lot we could change up while we're doing this, and this, if we have talked about it, we have said if we change the order of maps, we will update you guys. We will tell you guys if we change the order of maps at all while the series is going. So it could be Scorched Earth, Crystal Isles, Ragnarok, Valguero. It could be Valguero, Scorched. It could change any number of ways, but we have decided Aberration, Extinction, Genesis Part 1, Genesis Part 2, that will be our final 4. Hopefully, as long as Crystal Isles releases before we get to Aberration, that will be the final 4. If we're on Aberration and Crystal Isles releases, we'll go to Crystal Isles after Aberration, then we'll go to Extinction, then Genesis Part 1, then Genesis Part 2. We've decided that. And then if by the time we're done with Genesis Part 2 and we look through our list, if there's any dinos we haven't tamed from any of the other maps, we will go back to one of the maps. We'll transfer some stuff over. We'll go back to one of the maps and we'll go tame what we need to tame, and try to get as much done as we can. We do want, like we said, we do want to tame every dinosaur that is tameable in this game without using cheats and stuff like that. With no mods, no cheats, nothing like that. Just what's tameable in the game. The base game, what's tameable without cheating, without modding. That's what we're focusing on. Killing all the alphas, killing all the bosses, killing all the brutes, all that stuff. That's all stuff we want to do for a reason. We've had this as a kind of plan for the last few months, and that's still where the plan is going. Now, on to the rest of what is going to be in this channel update video. I know that was a lot of that. So again, ARC is now Tuesdays and Saturdays, so we can try to get to the new maps and more tames quicker and faster for you guys to enjoy for your viewing pleasure or for your eye holes. So what else? So the weekend of SummerSlam, the 23rd, August 23rd is when SummerSlam is. It's a Sunday. The Saturday before that, the 22nd of August, is TakeOver 30. I will be gone, most likely, potentially. As long as I can get the days covered for me, I will be gone for that weekend. I will be going to a family event that weekend as long as I get the time off. And me and Jesse have had to talk about this and figure out what we're going to do. So it seems like what the plan is make sure we watch NXT before we leave. So the Friday, the 21st, because we'll be leaving that Friday. Probably Friday afternoon, maybe Friday night. It depends. We haven't really figured out when we're going to be going and when the whole thing is starting. But that Friday, we'll make sure we get NXT watched beforehand. We'll make sure that we we have our predictions set and we record the predictions for NXT TakeOver 30, which will then be uploaded as soon as the predictions video is done recording. So probably while me and him are getting ready to leave and packing up our clothes and stuff to go, we will most likely I'll have that uploading for you guys to see. Saturday, obviously, we can't watch it because we won't be home, but what we're going to do is, because I have people who come in and take care of my mom and I have to sign papers for them, I will come in, I will sign their paper. I'll come up Saturday, basically check on my mom, check on my animals. If my mom's here, she might come with. We haven't decided yet. But I'll check on my animals and stuff, sign the paper for the nurse, most likely watch SmackDown, get predictions set up, record, upload, and then head back out once the upload is done, just to make sure everything is done properly and we have stuff set up before the pay-per-view happens Sunday. And like always, I will update, or I'll try to remember to upload my predictions and stuff to Twitter so you guys can see what they are post-video. And then Sunday, we'll be home and we're going to watch TakeOver 30. I'll write the review for that. We'll watch SummerSlam. I'll write the review for that, and then both reviews will probably be up the 24th of August, so the Monday right after or the Tuesday right after, depending on how long it takes us to watch through all that wrestling. We do want to try to watch SmackDown when we come back, just so we can have as much knowledge as possible going into the pay-per-view, so that way we're not missing anything. There might be a storyline that happens that we don't know of going into it. Continuing now, because we're finally done talking about that, we're going to talk about what the rest of my schedule is like on the channel, because if you are new to the channel or you haven't been here very long, you might not know. So currently my schedule is going to be sitting at Monday, Subnautica, Tuesday, ARC, and as I get time to record it, God of War, because I haven't had time to record it recently. So I will probably have that off hiatus officially. It's not technically officially off hiatus yet. It's kind of still on hiatus. I just want to get something up for you guys because I realized it had been getting close to being a year since the last video you guys had saw of that. But God of War, when it's finally off hiatus completely, I might go in and try to get a bunch done in I don't know, probably maybe Tuesday. Maybe next Tuesday I'll just batch record and just get a shit ton done. Wednesday is We Happy Few. I'm sorry I missed it this week. Jesse was not here in time for me to record it. so I didn't get the chance to record it. So it's just it happens sometimes. Thursday is Minecraft with me and Dalton, a nice new 1.16 Let's Play that we've been doing since the update came out. Friday is Days Gone, which actually should have just finished since I just recorded it. It should be done at this point. And Saturday is going to be Ark: God of Tame 'Em All, being the second day it uploads besides Tuesday. That is what the schedule looks like right now. Future schedule? Not sure, guys. I'm really not. I don't know. There's not a whole lot I want to play right now. Like, there's games I want to play, but there's nothing I want to play on the channel. I have the channel pretty fleshed out right now, and there's a lot on the channel. So right now, my channel's kind of where I want it to be. It's where I want it to be. There's not much I really want to add to it or take away from it right now. I want to finish God of War up so you guys can kind of see the rest of that. I want to get really into Subnautica and get through that so I can hopefully play Subnautica Below Zero if it ever comes out on PC or on console. And just, I want to have a lot for you guys to be able to watch. Like, I don't want my channel to be a small, like, my channel's not nearly, it's a small channel when you look at subscribers and stuff, but when you look at my videos, my channel's huge. I have a lot of content, so if you're new to the channel and you want to kind of see some of my content, there's plenty of playlists for you guys to go look through. There really is. I have a lot of videos. I have, I think, somewhere over 3,000 maybe, maybe less. I don't know. I've been doing daily content pretty much the whole time I've been doing YouTube, so it's been kind of insane and stressful. But if you want to see any of my content, there's a lot of playlists, so I highly suggest you go check some of them out. Don't start with Skyrim. It's going to take you a while. Start with something smaller and then work your way up to Skyrim. But there's a lot for you guys to check out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next one. Stay golden. Peace.